And here we are.
Hey, y'all.
How's everyone doing? We're going to wait a little bit for people to come in.
Let me get situated here. I was rushing in.
You were rushing.
Rushing.
I thought you were American. But
I was at the grocery store.
Uh-huh.
And I was accosted in the parking lot by someone Accosted, yeah.
Okay.
By someone trying to sell me something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, but it wasn't multi-level marketing. It wasn't. It wasn't.
Okay.
And then as soon as she said that, I'm like, okay, it wasn't. But you know,
it wasn't.
We are often people often come to us with things like that because the products they're selling are geared toward health and fitness, and we're in the health and fitness industry, so obviously we're interested in every little packet of little magic.
Okay.
So it's your fault, really.
My fault. Well,
Hey, Daryl.
It's a good thing that people know you,
Mm-hmm.
and it's also a bad thing.
Yeah.
Because they yell across, hey, aren't you?
Yeah.
And plus I wear my clothes that said Tweed Gymnastics. So
yeah.
Oh, you from Tweed Gymnastics? And when you're in a hurry, that's when they want to talk to you the most.
Yeah, a 5-minute trip to the store to get eggs and milk is not a 5-minute trip to the store.
Never. And people always ask me, I'm running for mayor? Because, especially you ask me that all the time.
You should. I think Daryl, do you think that Pedro should run for mayor of Monticello? Hi, Clivia. Oh, are we on? Oh, we're on YouTube too. We're live.
We are everywhere today.
Okay, so we have to make sure that we don't mess up.
No, we have Robert today, so we can't mess it up.
Robert Parham is our guest today.
Yes.
And I feel like we get better and better with picking guests, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Every Monday is like a new adventure for who we have on.
Yes, absolutely. And he has quite an extensive resume. He's done a lot of things, and I think I saw him, but I saw him fighting.
Okay.
Yeah. So besides him doing what he's doing now, which is acting and directing and producing, and he was a kickboxing champion. And when he comes on, we want to talk about that a little bit. Yep. And we also want to talk to him about the movies. And and I don't know what happened to the video that I had there.
I don't know either. That's your area.
Yeah,
so
I don't know what happened, but I had the video of him.
And it's not there. No,
it's not there.
It isn't.
But
it disappeared.
But I could probably bring it on. Okay. Hold on a second. We're still here.
Do we get it?
I think we could get it. Okay.
Oh.
You still with us?
He's right there. I see him. He's in our virtual green room.
So Daryl said that I should run for mayor. Yeah, if I had a penny or Bitcoin for everybody that says that.
Bitcoin, yeah. You got to get with the times, Pedro.
Yes, I would probably do it, but I don't have time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that.
In the words of Sweet Brown, ain't nobody got time for that.
So we went and did it. You know that I've been a purist forever. I don't do any drugs. I don't do any type of drugs. I even speak. But we went and did the vaccine.
We got the first shot of the vaccine. That was very exciting.
Yeah.
And we had talked about it.
Yeah, we talked about it.
You said you were interested in getting the shot. And then when they were available in this area, I said, honey, do you want me to schedule? Because I had scheduled for my parents. And you did not answer me.
Yeah.
You didn't answer me. So, And then I asked you again, and you did not answer me, and you were dragging your feet. So then I happened to find out that I was eligible through my parents' driving school because we fall under education and schools. So I said, great. I made the appointment. I didn't ask you. And I just said, you're going. And I'm very proud that you went with me. Yeah.
When the wife says you're going, you're going.
You listen to your wife.
Okay. So listen, there's some people there waiting, and we want to bring him on because we got a lot of things to talk about.
Can we show the video now?
Can we show the video? Do you want us to show the video first?
We can do whatever you want. It's your call.
Okay, we're going to show the video first, and then we bring him on. Okay.
Okay, let's do it.
Please, man. I'm going to get your money. I'm going to get your money, man. Come on, man.
Get his fucking badge.
No, just take the edge right off. It's all good.
Okay, dude.
It's like people are killing each other, going crazy in the streets. You gotta watch out and be careful while you out here.
We cannot continue to die and live in despair. Go!
Tell me where he is. Tell me.
Just a little bit longer, and I'll hunt you all down.
Snow Black, motherfucker.
Well, January 12th already passed, so that means that that movie is out. Okay.
Okay, you guys, we are bringing in Robert Parham, actor, producer, director, and writer.
Hey, guys.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey.
Great to see you. Welcome to Tweed Talk.
Yes.
Thanks for having me.
Well, you know, since I saw you post about Jackson Bolt, I've been wanting to get you. I mean, we didn't have the show then, but we were going to Action Magazine for the awards, you know. And then I saw that and I said, oh,
Hold on one
still
second.
there? Oh, there we go.
There we go.
I saw that and said, wow, because your movie was selling at Walmart.
Yeah.
That is awesome. Pretty awesome.
Yeah, so I quickly when I got it, actually I watched it on Amazon.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. And so tell me, there's so much we got to talk about. So let's talk about martial art first.
Yeah.
How did you get started?
My dad is a martial artist. He studies Tai Chi and Kung Fu, and actually, when I was in the 5th grade, I got beat up by a girl.
Okay.
So after he finished laughing at me, he started to teach me Tai Chi and Judo and how to roll. As a matter of fact, I didn't go out all summer long. And that's my introduction into the martial arts. That's how I got started.
Wow. Yeah. It's interesting. I know that my mother taught me that I should never hit a girl. So because of that, a girl hit me right here, and I felt the pain on the other side. That's how hard to hit. And I couldn't hit it back. But I understand because people think that women are weak.
Yeah.
But
those are just love taps. So, Robert, you are a retired American kickboxer and former 5-time world kickboxing champion and former 4-time sport karate champion. So tell me how you got into competing in martial arts.
I got into competing because as a youth, I boxed. So I was an amateur boxer. It's one thing that a lot of people don't know. As an amateur, I fought guys like Kenny Gould, what's his name? I can't get his name right. Frankie Lyles, who went on to become the WBA middleweight champion of the world, and also faced Roy Jones, who everybody knows who Roy Jones is.
Sure, absolutely.
As amateurs. So as I I was in the Air Force and I met my martial arts instructor there, Dr. Alonzo Jones. So he taught me a ancient martial arts system that was taught to him by his grandfather. And then he was a competitor, so he took me out on the circuit. And after he left me to school, and I kept the competition going. And you know, it's great to compete locally, but when you're a competitive person like I am, I'm very competitive. You want to know where you stand in the world.
Sure.
So I started going to, you know, the bigger competitions, the USK World Championships, the Super Grands, the Grand Nationals, all of those. I started competing at and did very well. And I actually got into kickboxing on a dare.
Okay.
Okay.
I had friends who competed in kickboxing. One, Bobby Claiborne, real good guy, and he was I think he fought welterweight. And they said, "Oh, come on, Robbie, kickbox." No, that's not for me. I'm not doing that anymore. You know, I'm not. You know, I don't want to do that. And then someone called me a name, basically,
Okay.
and said, "Well, you can." And I'm teaching them how to do it. Well, I don't see you doing it. Okay, I'll do it and I'll show you. So I connected with a manager. In my second pro fight, I fought for the world middleweight title.
Wow.
In my fourth or fifth pro fight, I fought for the world light heavyweight title. Stepped up 2 divisions, came back down a division to win the super middleweight title. Back up to light heavy, up to cruiser, up to heavy, and that was it for me. You know, I had this long, arduous bout with ice cream. It puts a weight on, I can't get it off.
Oh gosh, that's so funny.
Yeah, me too. I try to stay away from ice cream now.
Yeah.
So Robert, how long did you serve in the Air Force?
I was in the Air Force for 20 years.
20 years.
20 years. Yes. I did 20 years. I retired from the Air Force. I certainly did. 20 years in one spot.
Wow.
Which is really unheard of. Yeah.
Yeah. Where were you stationed?
Keesler Air Force Base, Mississippi. You know, took a guy from the city and put him down south.
That is so interesting. It's funny because after reading your bio a little bit, I was thinking about my sister today. She served in the military for 20 years, just retired like 3 years ago. And I was thinking about all the places where she was stationed. And she was overseas. She was in Korea, Germany. She was in Iraq. She was in Afghanistan. She was literally everywhere. And when you say you were in one spot, so yeah, that's virtually unheard of.
Well, I did have the opportunity to travel, you know, doing TDYs and deployments, et cetera, and so forth. You know, I've been to Korea, Germany, Turkey, Iraq, Jordan, Syria. I've been all over the world, but my home station was always Keesler. Always back.
Okay.
Yeah.
So. Now, did you bring some of that expertise that you got during the Army,
Air Force,
Air Force,
to create some of your movies?
I have more than technique, more than physical technique. I would say the spiritualism and the discipline that you carry over to make independent films. You know, making an independent film when you don't have, you know, the studios behind you, when you don't have millions of dollars, it's challenging. It's challenging.
Yes, it is.
Agreed.
You know, so yeah, you have to learn to endure. It's challenging, but you know, I've kind of got the formula, so to speak. So smooth sailing now.
And I know who inspired you, because I know the answer to this, but I want the audience to know.
Okay, there's quite a few inspirations. Okay, so when I came to California, actually when I was in Mississippi, I was an extra in like 3 or 4 films there. My biggest extra part was in a movie called Watership Warrior with Bridget Nielsen and Matthias Hughes. I had my first fight scene there.
Okay.
So when I got to California, I connected with some people who really taught me the ropes, who really inspired me. Quite a few. One of the foremost persons is the late great Jim Kelly. Okay,
Yes.
and
Wow.
after Jim, yeah, he used to call me. Oh God, 3 o'clock in the morning just to chop it up, just
Right.
to talk and teach, and he was very special. And then a lot of other people came on board. Art Camacho,
Right.
very,
Right.
very helpful, very inspirational. Fred Williamson,
Right.
took the time.
We don't know any of
Ron
those
Van
people.
Cleef.
Right. Right.
You gotta look him up.
That's
Ron Van
amazing.
Cleef.
That's amazing.
My cousin is Gloria Hendry. A lot of people don't know that. She's like my second cousin,
Oh.
second or third cousin. So she
Mhm.
jumped in, and it just and the list grows and grows. With each passing movie, with each passing project, with each passing
Mhm.
connection. So I take all this knowledge from the people who laid the ground before
Right.
me,
Mhm.
and then I pay homage back to them. When I do a project, I try to make a modern project with a 70s feel. That's what I
Right.
try to do.
I
So
I
I don't
get
have a
that.
lot of the moving cameras. You get it? Yeah, I don't have all the moving cameras. I don't like that because that's not what they did in the 70s.
Mhm.
I love that. Well, hence
Yeah.
Grandmaster Van Cleef and Williamson being in the films. I absolutely love that. And it gives it an old school feel,
Yeah.
because those
Right,
are
right,
seasoned. You know what I mean? They're so seasoned, and it's
right.
just really, really awesome to see
He
them
can,
in things.
we see him almost every year, except for
Hmm.
this past year we
Yeah.
didn't see him. And
Right.
a lot of people don't know how old he is.
I know.
Yeah. And
I know.
Fred Williamson, let me tell you something.
Oh gosh.
He was holding on to my wife a little too long.
Don't
Oh
leave
No,
my
him
take
God.
alone. Don't
and
leave him alone.
then he said how old he was, and I said, "You lying."
Yeah, yeah. Those guys are ageless. They're
Yeah.
ageless.
Did he tell you his secret?
No.
His
You
secret
see
to
that?
longevity is black licorice.
Oh,
But
that's
do
why I
some
keep my
research. I'm
car.
just gonna do some research on that black licorice.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm
Do
definitely
some
going to
We
research
have
that.
we have some.
No, we don't. We do.
research.
I'm like, what? Where?
Yeah. I tell you that you got to listen to the other people.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, if they're older and they've been around for a while,
Yeah.
they do have a secret.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. That's
So
the
how did you
secret.
make the transition from martial artist to actor?
Um, I've always had a passion for acting. I acted in high school. I
Okay.
actually was
Oh,
the first black Romeo in the production of Romeo and Juliet in our town's history. I grew up in Hillside, New Jersey.
Very
hmm
cool.
And other plays that we did. What was that? The Man Who Came to Dinner. I think it was made by Sidney Poitier. Was it?
Hmm.
So
hmm
I played that role. So I always had a knack for acting. It helps me. It helps me overcome my fear of public speaking before I grew up. So after I finished fighting, I needed something to fill a void.
hmm
I'm the kind of person I always have to have something that I can hold on to, that I can do. So I
Hmm.
had this void, and being that I was in California, I was like, hey, let's take this acting thing to another level. Let's really put my feet into this and really do this. And this industry is very competitive. It's very, very competitive.
Yeah.
And for uh, melanated people, is more competitive.
Sure.
hmm
But and you don't see a lot of us. You don't. Hollywood lets a certain amount of people through a year,
hmm
really. So I got to a point where I was auditioning for parts that after a while you kind of frown upon the roles.
Yep.
It's not what you want to represent. I don't want to ever play a role that my kids or my mother can't see. You know.
I see.
I
Yeah.
say the same thing.
Yeah.
So
Awesome.
I decided to, I have a partner. His name is James Meyer, and he's a local actor too, local filmmaker. We connected together. We took part of his last name, part of my last name, Mayhem, and made a film company, and we do our independent films. And nobody can tell us what to do. We make whatever movie we want to make, and we get distribution. So it's really cool. You know, so
wow.
it was a rough road, but we got it.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
That-
Do we want to talk about Snow Black?
Yeah. Tell us.
Now, I just have a question. Is that a play on Snow White?
No.
Really?
No.
Definitely not. Definitely not.
No, not the film itself, but the title. I was wondering.
No.
Okay.
Definitely not.
Interesting.
No. She didn't catch. She only caught a little bit of the movie. I watched the whole movie.
Okay.
So,
okay.
She was working around, but
Trying to multitask.
yeah.
Which is never good. Never good. So tell the audience about Snow Black.
Well, the movie itself is about a young lady who's in the special ops that has PTSD. She comes home to bury her mom and finds that her town is the same. It's run by gangs and drugs and crooked politicians. And she calls in a special ops buddies to save the day. And the movie came about because I had a dream about a young lady basically kicking butt and making the town right, saving the town. So every night I would have a dream, and sometimes it would reoccur, and I wake up at my bedside and write down what I dreamt about before I forget in the morning, and then I wrote a script from it. And I actually saw Ron Van Cleef. We've known each other for a while, but I saw him at the Urban Action Showcase a couple years ago. I said, hey, I want to do a movie, and I would love for you to be a part of it. He's like, sure. Just like that. Sure.
Wow.
Give me a call. So I finished, sent him his part. Boom. I was like, great. And then I had an opportunity to bring Gloria into the film, and I recreated what she did in the Black Belt Jones. If you've ever seen Black Belt Jones, where she goes to the pool hall and beats everybody up. So I recreated that in this movie for her. That was real special for me. That was fun. That was real fun. And we have I brought back the artist Nocturnal. He used to be the ghostwriter for Dr. Dre and did raps with Ice Cube, etc. and so forth. He did the soundtrack to the movie The Transporter. So I had him, and he brought his music with him and an unreleased track that he did with Tupac Shakur.
Right.
I got a Tupac Shakur song in my movie. Never heard it before. So it was really, really great. It was really great how things come together. I loved it.
I'm glad that you're bringing all that up because I don't have to ask those questions now. Yeah. So the soundtrack, the soundtrack and everything is right on the money. Tupac.
Who's that?
Yeah.
Well,
that is awesome. I love the how the female role is not your damsel in distress.
Right. I had to. We see action movies, and it's always the guys with the guns and the muscles and this, that, and the other. I was like, well, let's take a lady. Let's show some women power, and
love that.
And do this. So we had a quite an interesting shoot. We had people come in from New York, South Carolina. Of course, Ron came in from Hawaii. Gloria came up from LA. We had a real diverse cast that traveled to come to participate in this film, and I'm thankful to everybody.
So our viewer Daryl says he just added Snow Black to his list. Thank you, Daryl.
Thank you, Daryl.
Louise is a martial artist and
Louise is a martial artist,
retired police officer. Thanks for watching, Louise. And let's see, who else? Helen Rodriguez says, girls kick butt too. Yes, they do, Helen.
They do.
Now, I gotta ask about
actually,
this.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Robert. Finish your thought. Go ahead.
While we were talking about women empowerment, I'm doing a film right now. It's in post-production. I hope it wasn't your next question. It's called Mad as Hell.
Mad as Hell, yes.
Okay, I'm doing a film right now. It's Mad as Hell with Cinda Williams, if you remember her from Mo Better Blues. Remember her?
Oh, yes.
Yes. We just wrapped a month ago, and we're in post-production now.
It's in post-production. Awesome.
I put on the little promo that I made for you. All those films that you did and that you're working on, I put it on the promo so people will know who you are. I mean, the whole reason why we started this thing was to help promote our friends, and we it's coming into a year now since the
since we started
pandemic.
the show.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Yep.
And at first we only had martial artists, and then went music, and then we had doctors on, we had everybody on. But I always wanted to get you on because every time I see you live, you talking about the movie and what you're doing, I say, wow, that's pretty cool.
Thank you, man. Thank you so much.
There's somebody that worked with my wife in a movie, and I got
which one?
Maga
Uzo?
Yeah, she's friends with him.
Oh,
I know Maga.
Yeah.
I know Maga. I love her.
Small world.
Yeah, so I said, wow, look at how small.
Yeah. Maga actually came upstate and worked on a film, and that's how I met her. So.
Yeah.
Wow.
Small world. Small.
Yeah.
World.
Very interesting. Yeah. So I wanted to ask you about this Tough Man World Championship.
Oh, wow. You bringing up some old stuff. Here's another thing I got into on the day.
I thought that was awesome.
Well, that's where I put the fight. And by the way,
I got into that on a dare.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Again, with the dare.
With the dare. So I was coaching a gentleman, his nickname, Dirty Harry Moskowitz. He was a UFC fighter. He fought in UFC a couple times. And I was training him from the Tough Man. And I was trying to teach him angles and how to turn around people. And he just couldn't get it. And he's another one that said, well, let's see you do it. Okay. So I signed up, and I was had a great time. I had a great time down there. They said, hey, the production team was like, hey, we interviewed all of these guys, and they say they're tough because they drink beer, they get a lot of women, they get into a lot of bar fights. We need something for TV. I was like, oh, okay. You want something for TV? Let's make this interesting. So I put on this loud, braggadocious personality, and I had a great time. I just had a great time. That's not who I am for real. It's not what it was. It was just for TV. But
you created a character.
Right. But you know what? You could
I created.
You could tell your boxing ability when you were fighting that one guy that supposedly won.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could tell.
Yeah. Well,
you could see the boxing ability there, and it wasn't just kickboxing. And I remember that. I will never forget that because I said that guy got it. While the other guys, like, I don't know, they just drink a beer on this
throwing haymakers.
Yeah.
Did your student ever get the angles after he saw you? Did your student ever get the angles?
I don't think he ever picked it up. I don't think he ever did. I don't think he ever did. No.
Yeah.
Harry, if you're watching this, I love you, brother.
If he's watching.
Was he betting on you?
Say again?
Was he betting on you? Was he putting money down on you?
No, he should have.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So how can our viewers see Snow Black?
It's on
Snow
Amazon.
Black right now
I
is
want our
on
guest to answer.
Pluto TV. Yeah, it's on Pluto TV.
Oh, Pluto, okay.
I'm sorry, Tubi TV.
Tubi.
Tubi TV. It's on Fandango now. You're on Tubi. Fandango now. It's on Vudu. It's on Amazon Prime. And there's 2 other channels. And I don't recall what they are. And
But you have a hard copy, right?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Say again?
You have a hard copy, right? That's what you were showing. You had a hard copy on.
I do. The distribution company gave me a few hard copies to give to the cast and crew. And when the whole COVID thing kind of eases down and we're back to doing our shows and seminars and this, that, and the other, I'll have a few of these, and I still have a few of these left too. So I'll be having these at my booth.
Okay, do it again because I'm gonna put you. There we go.
Go ahead, you can show it again.
Show it again. Show your video again.
Go.
There
There it is.
Go.
It's Jackson Bolt.
Mm-hmm.
And me and Fred Williamson, and then Snow Black.
Uh-huh.
So we'll be selling those when we get back to our seminars and things.
That's cool.
We get a comment from Louise. So Louise says she added it to her list, but then she realized that she had already watched it, and now she's making a comment with Ron Van Cleef as the father.
Thank you, Louise. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Luis is tough. Luis looks like
I'm trying to find out. I have messaging Louise just to see if she wanted to ask a question. Hold on a second. So are you still based in New Jersey?
No, never mind.
No, I live in California now.
In California, okay.
I live in the Bay Area in California. Yeah, I'm right. Louise, the woman lead role is interesting. You can say that. You can really say that.
Were those real tattoos?
Yeah, that's her for real. That's for her. And the reason I chose her is because that's how she is in real life. Very intense.
Oh.
Yeah, that's her every day. So she was basically acting it like herself.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
How did
I needed someone for that role.
How did you find it? Did you have a audition for it?
No, I actually know her for quite some time. I know her dad. Her dad is a historian on black jockeys.
Mm-hmm.
And him and some of the first jockeys were black and so forth, and he knows all about it. And I met his daughter. She was a model, and I said, wow, she's real intense. And we became friends. You know, we see each other off and on. And I asked her about the movie, if she would be interested in playing. And she said, oh, I would love to. And there it was. So we made her Black.
Did she happen to be an actress?
She did some big parts in some other movies, but it mostly was background stuff, you know, or high. But she never carried a film before, you know.
Oh, that's good.
That is pretty amazing. Wow.
Yeah, Louise said that she did pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I saw it too. She was believable. I tell you that.
Yeah.
Out here.
Yeah, she did real good. I was really proud of her. Really proud of her. I had some moments of hesitancy because I didn't think she could pull it off. Sometimes, you know, I just I didn't think she would be able to, but she did. She surprised me. She surprised a lot of people. She did really good.
So now you next.
I like that comment.
Now your next movie that's coming out mad as hell.
Mad
You can
hell.
say that.
Yeah, mad as hell. You know, people
Right.
think that having accent is just funny when if you curse.
Well, that's not really a curse.
Yes.
How did you come up with that idea?
Mm-hmm.
Once again, you know, I'm a big fan of the movies of the 70s,
Mm-hmm.
70s action movies, 70s blaxploitation movies, and one of my favorite movies was Death Wish.
Oh,
So I basically wanted to do a Black Death Wish.
wow.
So I wrote a script. I don't, and basically did a Black Death Wish. Basically,
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
I have,
Wait.
you know, Cinda Williams, and I have the original Master G from the Sugar Hill Family, the original G-Man of hip hop, and his song. He's got a song, our lead song. If you go to the Mad as Hell page, it's a rap he has with Michael Jackson on the hook.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll be using that song. And he plays the lead villain. I play the lead man, and says lead man. Everybody has their part of life where they're mad as hell at something, you know, and
Mm-hmm.
it all comes together in one pot. So I think it's probably, far as drama is concerned, probably the best drama piece that I've done.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, I generally do all the action and we're shooting and kicking and punching, but this one's a little different. This one's a little
Oh,
different than what I normally do.
Oh, that's nice.
when's that expected to come out?
Mm-hmm. That was my next question.
Hopefully, this movie will be out like in August.
Okay.
Yeah, like in
Oh, your
August,
post-production is really
somewhere around
fast.
there, give or take a month. Yeah, I turn them out fast. I don't. If you're in this, you know, I'm in this for real. So
Yeah, I see that.
I'll make about. I will personally make about 2 movies a year. We have another film that we're doing called Soul Cage that we're shooting with Eric Roberts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm flying up to Baltimore to do a movie called 1 in 100 with Willie Bam Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
I just did Ron Van Cleef's documentary, which
Wow.
he's selling now, The Hangman.
Hey, man, yes.
I'm doing a documentary on Sophie Fred Peterson, and that should be done by the summer. So, and right behind it, I'm doing a documentary on Alfred Urquidez, Ben Urquidez's brother. So,
Okay.
you know, we just rolling. And I have 2 films on tap. Buster Jones. You can see the spec for Buster Jones that we did some years ago on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm doing a modern day reboot of 3 the Hard Way.
Oh,
I knew that. I
yeah.
knew that would perk you right up.
Now, the one with Rob Van Cleef, did you produce that one? The Hangman?
I'm producing them. Yeah, I'm producing them all.
Well, I saw the Hangman. I saw the
Mhm.
urban action.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I saw it. He said I didn't know all that stuff about him. People got to get that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, as far as
Yeah.
you know, he was hanged. He was hung.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
interesting his life.
Where was I?
You were looking over my shoulder.
I was looking over your shoulder. I would.
Yeah.
Well, then we're gonna have to order it. So then we can.
he's had a very, very interesting life, very challenging life.
Mhm.
I think martial arts keeps his inner peace. I think
Right.
martial arts keeps him sane. I think his family keeps him sane, and the ability to reach out and teach people, and he's so peaceful. You know, he's so peaceful. He's so humble. You would never know everything that he's been through in life.
Yeah, that's
you
true.
would never know. You would never guess. You would never guess. If that was me, I would probably be in an asylum somewhere.
I thought you were gonna say that. Yeah. Yeah, that's a very interesting.
He's incredible.
Yeah.
It's incredible. His life story is incredible.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to get him on.
You know, I have a confession to make. When you introduced me to him, he was so quiet and reserved and humble. I didn't think he spoke English. Like, I kid you not. I'm not he spoke English.
Oh man, it's funny. It's funny because when I was a kid growing up, watching his movies, you know, I would draw the sideburns, the pork chop sideburns with magic marker on my. You know, my mom would get mad at me and yell, "Wash your face!" And it was so surreal because I'm doing this. I'm watching Ron Van Cleef, and next thing I blink my eyes, and now I'm directing this gentleman. How did that happen?
Wow.
How did that happen? You know, same thing with, you know, it blows my mind, and it's not like he came, he did a movie, and then he left. We talk all the time, all the time. Like, how did this happen? You know, it's still it still has me mesmerized. It's still a shock to me. You know.
So
I'm just replying to Louise's comment.
She's replying to a comment. So yeah, he is that way. He had that calm energy about him. You know, no braggadocios or anything like that.
Braggadocious,
yeah. And that's a true martial artist. You know, I gotta say that I'm a big fan of him as well. And you know how when Bruce Lee did that thing? Well, I used to do I used to go Chinese go Jew.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, he's special, man. I love him. I love him to death. He called me my martial arts son, and he gave me a hug. I was almost in tears. I was like, "Oh,
wow.
Don't do this in front of everybody. Don't do this in front of everybody."
That's like coming full circle, huh?
It is. It is. It's so surreal.
I bet. I would imagine.
So
you know, some of the people that we met out open. Go ahead. What are you saying?
No. I was just saying it's so surreal.
Yeah. Some of the people that we met at Urban Action over there, you know, were people that I look up to in the martial art when we used to watch those Channel 5 movies, you know, and then we went there and they fight in front of us, you know.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa, you know, like
it's you know, when I met Jim Kelly and then, you know, I remember laying in the bed and the phone was ringing. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. It's like, it's calling me at 1 o'clock in the morning. It's Jim Kelly. I was like, how did this happen? How does that happen? You know, another gentleman I used to watch on the screen all the time is Conan Lee. You guys remember Conan Lee?
Yes.
You gotta remember Conan Lee. Ninja in the Dragon's Den. Yeah. That's like my big brother. We talk like almost every day.
Wow.
Like, how did this happen? How did this happen? You know, all I can do is you know, thank God for the blessings that He's given me, and try to spread as much love and brotherhood as I can through
That's
that.
awesome.
Because I'm blessed. I mean, not everybody can get up in the morning and, you know, interact with people of this level of the martial arts and film and et cetera and so forth. And so I feel fortunate. You know, I'm nobody special. I'm just a guy put on my pants one leg at a time. I'm just a guy trying to keep gas in my car. but I'm fortunate enough to know and to interact with all of these people. Art Camacho, I'm like, you should watch his movies all the time.
Yeah,
You
he's
know?
a character.
And now we're gonna do a movie with him. Yeah, do a movie together. You know, Don Wilson. Don came to, Don's a good friend, and he flew up to the Jackson Bolt premiere. He came up. I was like, wow.
Wow.
Look at this. How did this happen? So
That
I'm still in
is
shock.
so
I'm still
amazing.
living the dream.
Yeah. It's like pinch yourself, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm so glad that we had you on today. You know, we could have you on all day. And when the other movie comes out, we should bring you back on.
Please do. Please do. And let's bring Cinda with that one. You know, Cinda has a story of her own that's very special, is very touching, and you know, she's like I can call her my little sister because I'm older than her. She's like, usually when I'm on the set, I'm the oldest person. Well, that makes you my little sister. So you have to listen to me. So she's special. She's special. Love her too today.
Yeah, well, we will hold you to that, bringing her on, and we will have you both on.
Right.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Thank you so much for joining us. It was a pleasure. And this is already live on YouTube, so I'll share the link. I'll make sure Pedro shares the link. Yeah. Yep, and we'll be sure to share where everyone can get your films and all that good stuff and follow you as well.
All right. Well, thank you so much. Let me just say thanks for everybody for your support. There's too many people to name. Just name a few: Jim Meyer, Gary Turner, Amy Naylor, Paul and Tu Yang, Vert Wright, my publicist, Yolanda Mack, and the whole gamut, everybody that's doing this on our journey together. Thank you so much. Love you guys.
Great.
Okay. All right. Thank you
Robert.
so much.
Have a great night.
That was great.
Blessings to you.
Bye-bye.
Blessings.
You too.
Okay. Boy, now I'm talking, you know, how did we get so lucky that we get to know these people, just like you were saying.
I know.
And,
I know.
You know, and I wanted to bring him on for a while, and
you made it happen.
Made it happen.
Yeah, such a pleasure.
And
such a pleasure.
He was talking about Rob Van Cleef being calm, but did you see him?
In the film?
No, did you see Robert? He got the same comments. He's calm, very.
Oh, did I see?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I guess if you spend enough time with someone, then you know their energy.
I guess that's why I'm calm, because of the martial art as well.
Yeah, because you spend a lot of time with me, and I'm not calm. So
that
did not rub off on you. I'm glad, because two of us can't be in the same house.
But I practice Tai Chi every morning, so you know that keeps me calm.
One has to be yin, one has to be yang. We can't.
Yeah, I was gonna say joke about that, but no.
That's why you have black with a little bit of white, and then white with a little bit of black.
That's right.
It's a balance.
It's balance. It's about balance. If you want to keep your bicycle going forward, you gotta press and release.
Yeah.
It's balance. Okay, people. So it was nice, but I came and I'm so hungry because gymnastics today was crazy.
Yeah. Well, crazy. We have a competition.
We have a competition coming up.
Two competitions.
Two competitions coming up.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be on the Thursday exchange with Charles and Stephen on this Thursday. I'm going to be the guest, and it's going to be reversed now. So
you should definitely post about that.
So yeah, we'll post about that. Make sure that you catch that. It's on Thursday. I will come in around 8 o'clock. They'll be talking before that for about half an hour. And we want to thank Robert again.
For coming on,
and anyone that's in the film with him, you know, he could let us know and just send us a message, and we'll put him on.
Absolutely. And don't forget, you guys, to subscribe
to his channel,
to his channel, to our YouTube channel, because all of the interviews we do, including the one with Robert tonight, is going to be on our YouTube channel.
It's actually on now.
It's live on there now. You guys can go there anytime and watch it. So make sure you go and you follow. I always put their social media handles in the comment in the description, so you guys can follow them on social media and catch their work.
Right.
Find them on Amazon. Everybody has Amazon Prime.
Right.
Pretty much everyone. So
I think so.
Thank you guys for coming on tonight.
Okay.
We appreciate you guys coming in. We will see you next Monday at 8 p.m.
Okay.
And as always,
love.
Thank you,
peace,
Louise.
And harmony.
And harmony, yes.
We'll see you next Monday.
See you next Monday.
Bye-bye.